Hey guys, it is currently 2:36 in the morning on September 4th, and so far this morning I've only been working on Untitled Mysteries, and it's been very slow going. I primarily played Minecraft because I was exhausted, and I was hoping that doing something architectural would keep my brain awake, and it did, so I've switched over to YouTube and I'm going to attempt to write. I had every intention of getting past 15,000 words yesterday, but my little dog, who is out here with me now and has been since about 9 p.m., started acting really weird yesterday around 9 p.m. He came inside and I went to move him out of the way so I could let the big dog out, and he yelped, whimpered like I had hurt him really bad, which seemed weird because it's not like I shoved him. I just very gently, moved him back. And then after that, when she was outside, I was checking him to see if I had maybe accidentally stepped on his paw or something like that, but there was nothing wrong with his paws, even though he was doing some weird stuff with his front paw. And then I was petting him and I brushed his face and he yelped for like 30 seconds. And then he was just shivering for like 3 or 4 minutes. So he's been in here with me since then, because I'm worried about him. He's my oldest little dude. He just turned 10 in July. So I like to make sure that he's okay whenever I can. So he's set up over here. He's got this area back to the back of the couch there. But he's been okay. Since then. He hasn't yelped or whimpered or anything like that, but he has spent the last almost 6 hours probably just sleeping. I did just put him outside, so if nothing else, he's able to make it down the stairs and go to the bathroom fine, which is definitely a plus. But he's going to continue to sit out with me. I'm going to continue to worry about him and continue to babysit him, but he's very good out here, so as long as Roxy, the big dog, isn't out here, he's able to just sit here, which is good. So that's the plan, is for him to just sit out here with me while I attempt to work, and we'll see what happens. But I'm going to continue working on Untitled Mysteries for now. It's the least stressful, it's the lowest effort, because nothing has to be perfect. None of them are the same characters. They're just scenes. They're just ideas. The majority of the characters that are in these don't even have names. It's just like character A, character B, victim A, place A, things like that. So I'm going to continue working on this one for a while, and then eventually I'll move on. But I think I'm going to spend most of the morning working on this one while he's out here with me, and then maybe later on, like closer to 6 or 7, probably closer to 7 when I move back to my mom's room, then I'll probably switch to like editing and then back to other types of writing. But for now I'm just going to work on this one, and then later on in the morning I'll probably also rotate Minecraft back in and keep things balanced. I'm just trying to keep things low stress for me and low stress for him, and that's about the only way we're going to get through the night or morning. So he is digging at all of the blankets that I laid out for him. But I will do my best to keep you guys posted and keep you updated, but for now I'm just going to babysit my little old guy over here and attempt to get some writing done. So I'll see you at some point. Alrighty, it is 9:25 in the morning and things have been slow. My little dog is in the laundry room at the moment, which is where he normally is. Still worried about him, still been preoccupied with that. He hasn't eaten in over 12 hours now at this point. He normally eats in the morning. I normally give him a treat in the morning, and he wouldn't eat that either. So I can't help but be a little worried, even if I don't want to be. But I did write 1,342 words in Untitled Mysteries. So that's something. That's what I'm going to start with when I wake up too, and we'll see how things go from there. The only other thing that I've done while I was back here was that I went through my Google Photos and I downloaded the versions of my flower photography that I put up on the website the other day, that doesn't have my watermark on it, and I uploaded those to Redbubble, or I uploaded one of them to Redbubble. I have way more to do, but I'm not doing that right now. And then I've promoted one of them to Pinterest, as in one of the product options. There are 8 of them for this particular photo. So I'll be doing that throughout the day, as well as making more of the graphic things for Cut to the Kill and Ashes in the Light to also post on Pinterest in between the photos. And then I need to edit another June work in progress video today after I wake up. I was going to do it before I went to sleep, but I wanted to get as much writing done as I could, so we did that. I'll probably upload more stuff to Redbubble today. We'll see how things go. I don't think I told you, but I also have some stuff that I'm planning on doing either at the end of this month or the beginning of next month for book merch stuff. Little like chibi characters of my book characters and the animals and all of that stuff. And I've been jotting down ideas here and here. So far there are 37 of them. But I can do little drawings on my phone, so that's what I'll do. And then any purchases of those will go towards buying an art tablet. And then once I have enough of them built up, I can also make a reference sheet for commissions, and I can do commissions, which I'm thinking of doing like $1 per chibi thing, because I see some people charge like $3 per, but if someone bought a Ko-Fi for me, which is $3, they would get 3 chibis if that's what they wanted, that kind of thing. And then everything from that would also go towards getting an art tablet, because then eventually I can draw bigger stuff again and get back to finishing up the LGBTQ merch stuff for shirts and stickers and all of that, and then I can get back to bigger drawings, because I had a ton of stuff that I was going to do for Man of Darkness, but now I won't be able to do it in time because I can't do any big drawings on my tablet and I refuse to do them on my phone. And the sooner I get the art tablet, the better, because I don't know what I'm going to do when I have to design a new book cover. I have Man of Darkness's image designed, thankfully. I've had that done for a very long time, like literally since 2016. I just added a new thing to it a couple months ago, but otherwise the image itself is done, so I don't have to draw that. I just have to put it into the rest of the book cover after I format it and after I finish this edit and yada yada yada. But when I have to start drawing a book cover for next year's book, whatever that may be, I'm going to be screwed if I don't have a tablet that I can actually draw on by then, and I'll have to go back to working on my phone. Which isn't like the end of the world. I'm very proud of the covers I have created through my phone, but it does kill my wrist and my knuckles, and I don't want to go back to it unless I absolutely have to, basically. I'm getting there though. So I'm going to go ahead and brush my teeth and lay down and attempt to go to sleep. I don't know how easy sleep is going to happen. I did take my sleep vitamin things, but I've been spending all morning worrying about my dog, so we'll see how sleep goes. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do today. I have a lot of stuff to do this month. I have some more editing that I absolutely need to get into today. I would like this edit to be done by the end of Saturday, so there's that. But I'm going to start by attempting to get some sleep, and we'll go from there. And I'll update you guys sometime after I wake up. And hopefully sleep goes well, and hopefully puppy is okay. He's not a puppy, I know. Is okay later on in the day. And as long as he's okay, hopefully I'll accomplish something with writing and editing and all that fun jazz. But regardless, I will give you guys an update at some point after I wake up. I don't know when that will be. I'm setting my alarm for 2:30, but if it's anything like yesterday, I'll be absolutely miserable and have an earache, and we'll see. But I'm going to attempt to sleep, and I will see you guys hopefully at some point later on in the afternoon. Alrighty, it is 3:50 p.m. and I've been awake for about an hour. All of my alarms went off and all that fun jazz. Took me a while to get the dogs out and pack in and all of that. And then shortly thereafter, my newest photography thing arrived in the mail, or by UPS. So I went outside to test that out. It's a little triangle prism thing. The prism allows you to get like rainbows in your pictures. So I did some of that, and then I also just reflected some stuff. So like this one, it looks like it's taken through a window sort of, but it's the reflection of the tree above that flower. That's what this is on this side. And there aren't a ton of flowers left outside that look nice, so I had like 3 options, but that's okay. But I'm happy with the way stuff turned out, especially since I had the big dog with me on a leash, and she's kind of a pain in the butt, but it went okay. And then that one's the sky reflected onto it. But I'm going to go ahead and download these to my phone, which is something I absolutely love about Canon, is that you can literally just go through and select them on the app, and then download them instead of having to take the SD card out and transfer them to the computer and then transfer them to my phone. So, I am going to save them and then put my watermark thingy on them and save those to Google Photos as well, and then we'll go from there. But I'm going to work on Untitled Mysteries for a bit. I expect things to be slow. I'm still pretty worried about the little dog. He hasn't eaten any of his food. He has eaten 1 animal cracker since 9-ish last night. So, still a little worried. But doing my best to keep an eye on him and then make sure that the big dog is still taken care of in between. And then attempting to get all of my other writing stuff and photography stuff and website stuff and all across the board. I have a lot of stuff to do, but still want to make sure that he's okay. So that is what we're doing. But I'm going to get into Untitled Mystery stuff in between working on the photography things here, and we will go from there. But I will give you guys an update when I have one, but for now I'm just going to write, photography, drink my tea, and probably make food at some point, but I'll see you eventually, I hope.